Yeah.
Big, big man out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh
Is that where?
yeah, I'm kind of like an artist, I guess. You can say that.
So I guess I'm gonna ask you. So this, like I said, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about it. So we get some questions about life and music. So I tell you what. First, I'm gonna ask you, how's your day going?
It's going good. You
I
know.
feel like I feel like I'm interviewing you for like a job or something.
Yeah, you should. But
welcome,
no,
welcome.
trying to figure out this Instagram live. All right. Now, what was
Our
the
buddy,
question you asked?
our buddy Kyle's there. So I guess the first question was I said as I was asking you like an interview type question, like a job interview question. I asked you how your day was going. That was like the main question.
Um, Give me 1 second.
I hear children. So it's our first episode of the Vibe. I don't have any brands to sponsor. Don't even
Yeah,
have
my
anything.
room is also a studio, so I have to make sure I lock the door.
Oh no, you're
But
good, man.
anyway,
Was that a
um,
was that a little sibling?
yeah, it was Spawn. But you asked me how my day was going. It's going good.
Yep. Awesome.
Um, I haven't really done much other than, talk to the people behind like my social media and all that. A lot of people don't know, but I'm not the only person running my social media.
See, I didn't even
So
know that. So you learn new stuff every day. New stuff every day.
yeah, so haven't really done much, but just social media shit. So
I mean, social media is important, right? So, I guess that's the question I wasn't gonna ask, but since you brought up social media, have you ever been involved in like a social media beef of any sort? I know, kind of like we're going off like the Action Bronson with how he was asked the other day in the interview. So don't slam me through a table or anything. Slam me through a
no,
wall. Here.
I mean, the closest I've come to a beef is like with people that have done something shady, but I don't really like to publicize that, looks
No,
bad for
exactly.
me. So I try to keep it on low key, but most of the beefs that I've had, beefs, if you want to call it that, are they're pretty low key, and I won't name
So
names.
sounds like you got kind of like a little vegan beef going on. Then nothing too
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
Okay, okay.
lean, so
No, that's good. You seem like you have a cool, chill demeanor. So I was always that's like the big question. I was like, let's get this one out of the way. So speaking of beef, since I'm Chef Squid, what's like one of your biggest dishes, like your favorite dish to eat?
I like seafood, and I also like squid, but I don't eat
Oh
it
man,
that much.
yeah,
So
don't eat the squid, not the calamari, man.
that shit's so good, but I like
if I
burgers actually.
if I said I like
Like,
calamari, that made me a cannibal.
no, I don't think so. You'll be fine.
Burger, so favorite burger place. I know in Vegas they've got what is it? It's a burger place on the
Fat
strip.
burger.
Fat Burger, yep.
Um,
Fat Burger, yep.
what else do we have? What's that other one that's not McDonald's? I can't remember, but actually, the only burger joint that I like is McDonald's. Like,
So,
that's a
so fat,
go-to
so
for
fat,
me.
so Fat Burger is kind of like in a.
Fat burger is only as good as the name.
I'll I've only been to Vegas once. I'll definitely say that it was an overpriced
Yeah, and they're
establishment.
overpriced.
I think I dropped like $40 on a sandwich and a shake and some fries. Like
It's for tourists. That's why.
my friend baited me, and she's like, you should go to Fat Burger. I'm like, all right. Hey, there's always those spots you gotta check out. I heard the donut place though, right next to it's pretty good. So I don't know any much about
I'll have
that,
to
but
check that out. I love donuts.
yeah, donuts are amazing. We got this place, and if you ever come to Indy, called Triple Cheese. A place in Indy called Long's Donuts. It's probably one of the best donut places to go to. You get caramel long johns, So I'm trying to
You're gonna
think.
make me fat.
Well, I mean that's isn't that the new wave? The new wave is like fat rappers now. It's like,
Right,
is
right,
everybody? You can't rap like Biggie, but you can look like Biggie. Isn't that what you go with now? I don't
right.
know.
It's all about the aesthetic, right?
It's like I'm a fat boy.
Oh
I
shit!
mean, I don't know.
I told you I got water.
Let's see.
I don't
Let's
know
see what
who
brand of
put my
water. I know
fucking
we don't
Fiji
have any.
water.
Oh, Fiji. Okay, Fiji.
Someone put it in the frickin' freezer.
Dude, drink Ice Mountain. Have you ever had Ice Mountain water?
Nah,
It's okay. So I gave up soda. Like I was a huge soda drinker. Like I was drinking Coca
I still
Cola.
love soda.
Well, I gave it up. We're not going to get into it for TMI reasons and the fact that we're going to post this online. But
Right.
anyway, I gave it up. I was like, we got to get it up. So pH is still a big thing. Like in your water, you'll notice your taste. Ice Mountain. Ice Mountain's the way to go.
I think I've seen that at some corner stores out here, but
Did you just call Ice Mountain a corner store water? Oh man.
I don't know. I just
Man,
drink Fiji. I'm sorry.
No, Fiji's good water. Just it's expensive though. You drop like $4 a bottle. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, true. I mean, normally I just would get normal bottled water, but I don't know.
You figure,
Whatever's
man,
gonna.
I'm about to get on this interview. My boy Chef Squid's gonna hook me up. We gotta break Fiji for
Exactly.
everybody. You know, maybe we post it. We can tag Fiji. Maybe they'll sponsorship it. Probably
That
not.
would be great.
But you never know. I mean, if they do, I'll rep them. You know. So another question. So have you ever thought about getting any merch, or do you have any merch of your own yet, or?
I've tweeted about it, but and a lot of people are interested. I guess it's half and half. Some people are just like, nah, but some people want to see what I would make, and so it's in the works. It's
So maybe get like a little design and have like people vote and whatever's like a
yeah,
win design go with it. I know we can definitely talk more about this off the camera about some stuff.
definitely.
But my question following up is because us being artists is that's our brand. So a lot of people say they're entrepreneurs, but with us being a musician, we're more than a musician. We're entrepreneurs. We're marketers. We're marketing our content. Like you said, you got people behind your your channel that they're tweeting out links, they're retweeting links, they're letting people know. Like here, I've seen a few of your people have already came on here today, and commented and said some stuff, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty cool stuff. So definitely, no, that's cool. I look forward to that. That'll be some pretty cool stuff.
yeah. It's because when you're an artist, you start out with whatever you're talented in, which is like music, and then you try to expand out because you can't just be stuck on music.
No, exactly. No, and the thing is you want to progress. You don't want to ever degress. You want to progress, and you want to perfect your craft. You want to do more, but also you want to utilize everything that's around you. So,
Yeah.
I know we was talking about being focused. I'm in my car for this first episode, and I'm over here hitting buttons. I didn't even know I could poke my ignition, and I'm like poking it in, and my lights coming on and everything. So I'm being weird.
I thought you were gonna fucking hotbox your car before you started.
Oh no. To be honest, I haven't smoked in a while, and I'm thinking about maybe driving for Uber or Lyft. Once again, Uber or Lyft doesn't sponsor, but we'll talk about it. So I'm trying to keep the car smelling good, and I recently just got a weed smell out of my car. I actually picked up this one female. I was trying to word that right, trying to word that nicely. She smelled like that cheap, really nasty marijuana. So I was like, you know what? What do we got in the car? Keep this on deck if somebody smells bad. We got Amber. What's it say? Rhythm. Amber Rhythm.
Is it like a spray can?
Oh yeah. You're not supposed to probably keep a spray can in your car. When it gets above 70, I'm probably gonna take this boy out of there. But right now, it's like right here, keeping that little little console right next to me. Somebody gets in the car, smells like weed. They smell like whatever. Psh, spray that in there. Clean it up.
At least you're prepared.
Exactly. We got Washington baddies. That must be somebody you know. Oh no.
Probably.
We got some bad females. Okay. Okay. So let's see. I hate going down a list and like. So let me ask you this question. So what's your?
Oh yeah, you want to like.
I want to make this like smooth as butter, but
I guess
it really does. I guess it doesn't. I guess it's the first episode, and we're just having fun with it. And I guess that's gonna be a conversation. What was your biggest like inspiration in music, or if you had, 2 or 3 or 4 artists that you could list as like being influential to you, who would that be?
Um, it changes on a day-to-day basis, especially with like the music I'm producing. But it started off like I have turning points. I call them turning points because before I was even a rapper, I did production. So a lot of my music is production heavy, and that started out with people like Travis or Kid Cudi.
Okay,
Um,
I'll
but
definitely Cudi's one of my influences.
lyrically wise, um, I'm a huge Lil Wayne fan, um, but I've taken like liberties with kind of my inspiration. So it's a mashup of different people: Travis, Kid Cudi, Lil Wayne. You can even go further back, and Eazy-E is probably one of my biggest, not necessarily inspirations, but someone I look up to, just
So,
because of the way he's structured his lyrics. And I'm a big nerd when it comes to like writing stuff out, because I like
so
to.
the double entendres and the big stuff like that.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
But I want to make like the lyrics not necessarily like so deep that you can't decipher it, but fun enough that you can also enjoy what you're listening to. Because I know there's a fine line between those two, which I
Oh,
think,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, you listen to something that's so deep, and you're like, "What?" Like your head starts to hurt. But you want that. You want the stuff that you can blast in your car, and a mom and a daughter can rap it in the car. But
yeah,
also that kid that's dealing with depression can be like, "Wow, this shit hits deep."
yeah. I try to go for something like that.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, those
Cool.
are my inspirations. So I don't know.
And
What are
how?
your inspirations?
So my inspiration. I'm about to go old here. You're about to. This might
I'm
get
gonna
the
be like,
old.
who? Yeah,
No,
I don't know.
you'll know who they are because they're mainstream enough. But
Oh,
if we
okay.
get older people to watch this, they're gonna be like, "What?" So I always tell people, mine's like a mix of Jim Morrison mixed with Rick James, and I know that sounds people's like, "What?" Like, you got the the Rick James, and
The
it's it's
funky, yeah,
it's just like the crazy stage present. Like they was just the both of them were just so
yeah, I hear
emotional.
that.
Their music was so raw and emotional. But also, it's I get that when I get to do shows or open mics, I go up there and I have fun with it. I'm not just gonna stay in that corner because the thing is, which this will be like my next big question, but when you perform a show, people don't want to just hear your music. If they want to hear your music, they'll listen to it on Apple Music or iTunes, or
Hmm.
for some of these shows, the people don't have it on Apple Music or iTunes on SoundCloud.
Right.
And if it's like some of these shows, it's like I'll just listen to it on SoundCloud. But you go to some shows, and it's like, wow, they'll either put us, they'll put a stage present on, they'll have a costume on, or they'll have they'll just do something different. Obviously, Travis Scott, he's got his roller coaster. I'm not gonna
But
get into.
see, oh, that's actually one of my biggest focuses right now, is trying to write out like a narrative. Because for me, I like to look at different artists and their stage presence and kind of what they put together, and having Travis Scott inspire me has pretty much showed me his highlights in his stage presence, but also where he lacks, and that's where I want to pick up the pace or pick up the slack, because I know that he puts on a good performance, but it's not memorable, if that makes sense. Like,
No,
you go
makes sense.
there, you know what you're getting, but there's no really like narrative that's cohesive enough for you to leave and remember it.
So you want a story, and that's what I
Yeah,
want to do, and that's how I am. And I was reading something on Twitter the other day. It's like you've got that one friend that says they're dropping an album. I've been talking about it for so long, but I want it to be a story. You could drop
yeah,
something oh, I did this and this and this, and then you have another song that says, but it doesn't make any sense. It's all mumbo jumbo. It's like it's all discombobulated. I want to have something that's a story. So basically, what you're saying is you want to have a story, but you also want to have a show. So once again, speaking another one of my inspirations, and now a lot of people don't know that I'm going to start going a little dark route on my music. But Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper is a big influence. I don't know if you listen to him or if you know who that is.
Sounds familiar.
I met him in person when I worked at a clothing store, so I'm a little bit biased as well. But you go to one of his shows and it's a play. It's just stuff going on, and like I said, you go and you can see something. Like with Scott, he's got his roller coaster. That's cool. Not going to get into it because I think Motley Crue or another. It was like a rock band. I don't know the exact. Should get this right because we're going to post this on YouTube. But one of the fans was saying, "Oh, that was my original idea." Da, 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 da. I think it was Motley Crue because I think it was like the Tommy Lee coaster or something. Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I heard about it.
I don't know if somebody stole somebody's idea. My thing is like, hey, if my thing is like, hey, why get mad about it? You didn't patent it. I don't think you copyrighted it. But the thing is you just enjoy it. You do things like that. Obviously, like you said, is that necessarily memorable? Like you could go to a Drake concert and they have the the giant Lamborghini or the giant Ferrari. Like that's cool, but like
it's really it's a thing about like. Is the show for show, or is it just is it a narrative? Like, are you telling people something? And most artists who are entertainers are just for show, which is like, nice. I mean, I don't mind it.
Like, I don't want to give an Alice Cooper show away for you, but they'll have like big old monsters that come up on stage, and like just like he's got a song called "Feed My Frankenstein." It's like a big Frankenstein that's on stage. It's just cool stuff, and it's like wow, like this is cool, It's like you'll remember that, like you'll remember, the roller coaster. It's like, oh, you can go to Six Flags, you can see a roller. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool. It's cool, you know what I mean? Like I'm not dogging it, but it's like, it's like, but is it a shock factor? So maybe if I don't know like much about Travis Scott. I've seen a little bit, like he stage dives and stuff. Like that's cool. Somebody sees that, they're like, oh yeah, man, Travis Scott jumped off stage. If you're showing emotion, but we've been to shows.
Uzi was big for jumping off stage in the beginning.
And that's the thing, people gravitate towards that. You have to work with what you have, I'm sure you've been to shows and you're just like, what? Like, what are they doing? Like, I'm not even going to name artists. I've been to some shows and I'm just like, the what? Like, and luckily I don't usually pay money for concerts because I usually get free concert tickets from somebody, But I've been to some shows and I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the biggest Panic at the Disco fan, but I've seen Panic at the Disco. I seen them last year, and
what was that like?
Urie. Well, that's what I was about to say. It was pretty cool, man. Like I've seen him perform twice. First time I seen him, I was like, wow. He did Bohemian Rhapsody, and I was like, wow, this dude's got some pipes. This dude can sing. But it wasn't, it wasn't like a stage present concert, But then again, they wasn't the opener. But the second time, he's on this piano, and he's like hovering across like the stage, and he's playing this piano. And so it's like one of those things, like I said, I don't know on Travis Scott if he gets inside the roller coaster or what goes on in the concert.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, if he gets on the concert, that's pretty cool, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I heard sometimes he brings on fans on the roller coaster and then rides across the crowd.
And that's pretty cool, man. Because like if you're that fan that gets in the Scott coaster, you're like, I mean, I don't know if he's got a name for it. Hopefully, he's not gonna trademark that. It's just my Stewie, you said that, but no, but there's somebody that gets in there, like that's memorable. They're gonna be like, wow, that's pretty cool. So that's like with this, playing the disco. He's just playing this piano. So it's definitely obviously stage presence is a big thing for you. You seem like you're pretty smart when it comes to that. Like you've got this whole game plan of what you want to do. So that takes me into the second question, or not second question, the second part of that question. Do you have any shows planned, or have you done any shows in the past?
I have done shows in the past under a different name, but now since I'm independent, I wanna make my own shows, but coordinate it with people I know, especially here in Vegas with like local artists, and I know a few people, so
Okay.
We're hoping that we can put a show together by October, just because I like the Halloween theme.
Fly me out, man.
You should come out because it's gonna be. What my main idea for the show is to start it out with like an art gallery, and then people would walk
I'll
into
bring
the
Kyle.
show. Kyle,
I'll bring
I don't even
Kyle
know who that is.
You know Kyle.
I do.
I don't want to say his name. I guess I can say his name. Kai.
Oh, well, now that you said his name, and did he just join? Runs on Dimes? Isn't that his?
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, right, runs on Dimes.
Yeah.
Yes, Kyle.
He's been in group chats with us, so.
Yeah. No, that's why I said I'll bring him out, because that's how he found you, or he found me through you or something like that. But anyway, that's beside the point. I'm not gonna get into that. Not gonna put him on the spot. He's gonna be like, what about on the spot?
Right.
So I guess that's the next. Wait, you said what? No,
I said I thought this was about me. It's not. It's not about Kyle.
It's about Kyle. No, I'm just kidding. No, but that's the reason I mentioned him though, because if it wasn't for him, like, that's how the three of us actually started, talking, was because we kind of like broke away from the main group chat. And then I actually.
It's usually what happens.
I removed myself from the group chats, and I wasn't gonna do that, but it was just. Yeah, when I was getting
after a while, yeah.
It just gets drawn out, like.
It's draining.
And some of the people, I'm not gonna get into it. They're cool, but else, man.
They're entertaining. I usually join group chats for the entertainment value.
Well, my thing is, it was just I'd get on there and it'd be like, message. And I wish there was a way I could like turn messages off from them, like to show up as a notification. I think you can probably do that, but
what I've done is sometimes I'll flip-flop back and forth, but I'll turn like the actual Twitter notifications off versus like muting the group chat.
Oh no, I turn. Oh, you can mute the group chat and then it won't show a message in your inbox or anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it'll show up in your inbox, but it just won't like ding every time,
Well, I don't care about the dinging. My thing is, I get anxiety. So if I see like 10 messages, I want to reply back to like all 10 messages. I like to like have it cleared,
Yeah, I feel that, but
I mean, what if Washington baddies could be in the inbox, man? Like, you never know.
Oh wow. Man. See, I don't even hit people up like that. Like, I know I have a mental memory of who I hit up, and sometimes I forget. But like, I have a list of people that I keep up with, basically.
No, I know. No, I've got the same thing. It's just if you've got that one important message, it's like if you ask, Jessica, like, hey Jessica, you want to go to the movies? It's like you're waiting for that Jessica message, like that's like your big thing. I don't know.
Well, then you turn on the bell thing for their Twitter account. Social media is just weird. I'm so over it at this point, if I'm being honest.
My thing is I like texting. That's like how I was like with you. I was like, hey man, text. We play the iMessage games, but it's like it's clear. I don't have to worry about. Oh man, did Myth send me a message on Twitter? It's like I got a text. I don't have to be on the app. I can go do whatever I'm doing. I get a notification when you text me. All right, cool. We're good. That's how we got this thing set up. I didn't have to worry about. Oh man.
And there's no like. With messaging, it's strictly for that. With Twitter, it's like 15 different other things. So
yeah, you're promoting yourself. You're sliding in DMs. You're doing whatever. We're not going to get into that though. We're not going to get into this isn't my thing. So basically, back to the shows thing. What's like one of your biggest moments that you've taken away from doing shows, or what was your favorite like show memory?
I've never had a good show, because most of them have been put together and I've had no say like in what went on. But like I said, now that I'm independent, I want to put together a show based on things that I want. So, I mean, I don't really have a good memory, but when I do perform, I try to imagine myself as, a part of the crowd, if that makes sense, rather than just being on stage as separate from the crowd.
Exactly, and that's kind of what I was hitting at earlier. Is you'll go to shows and like people just stand there. So that's kind of like my thing is like Jim Morrison, Rick James. They would do crazy shit when they was performing, like. Or
even what's his name? Jimi Hendrix. You see videos of him in the '60s humping, speakers and smashing his guitars, which is crazy. And a lot of people
Exactly.
get mad at
That's what I
that.
was. That's what I was saying. I wasn't gonna get into the antics because there's some Morrison, stuff that he did. I'm saying I'm not gonna do the crazy stuff they did, but stuff that's just hype because you
If
want
you
to
come to my
exactly.
show, I might, but not anywhere other than that.
No, what you're gonna hump the speaker, right? Not the.
You never know. It might get crazy.
Oh no, I almost broke a chair at a bookstore that I did a show at, but that's about it. I jumped
A
on a
bookstore.
chair and it was like a bookstore slash bar. But we're not gonna get into it. It was me being goofy. I got up on the chair and yelled some political jargon.
We're gonna have to talk about that.
We will. It's not me being for or against a party. It's me having strong words against somebody. But yeah, we'll get into that. I don't know if we want to get into. If you want to get into that on here, if you want to save that for
No, we'll do
us.
it afterward.
I'm gonna say we could definitely do that. What was it? I was gonna ask you another question. So how long? So like, what got you into music? So I got your inspiration. What the hell? Oh shit! It's a damn cat. Oh, what the hell?
Outside your car.
Yeah, I'm in a parking lot. I'm looking up and I see this thing running. I'm thinking, like, it literally looks like a person.
Is it dark?
Like, well, it's here. I'll show you the because it's nighttime here. Let me see if I can flip this around.
But oh dang, it looks
Actually,
scary.
cool. It kind of looks
It
like.
looks sketchy.
Why does it look like something?
Looks like you're gonna die.
It's not too. It's not too bad. If you're really seeing like the other stuff around it, it doesn't look bad. But that one little section, I just happened to look up though. You're over here like, man, is it dark outside? Then I see the cat. I'm like, what the hell is this thing going? Running up. Hopefully, it's not underneath the car.
Right.
I'll have to check when we get off the chat because I'm not trying to run over the cat, but just see a cat running. It's like a little orange cat. Orange cat.
But
That's the only cat I get.
so what got me into music? So I come from a family of music, kind of. My dad owned a recording studio that one of the major labels in Washington used, and so
that's why Washington Baddies pops up. I get it.
well, yeah, I'm originally from Washington State, but
Well, see that's what happened, man. You brought them.
I know. Yeah, just ignore them. They're here to, I guess, figure out who I am. But
No, I just thought it was funny.
It is kind of funny. I mean, they followed me. I think I followed them back, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I shouldn't say anything.
There's a strip club that follows me, but we're not going to get into that. We're not advertising people. I just thought it was funny. I just wanted to make a quick little advertisement on it.
But yeah, so I was signed for a little bit. There was some disputes, and then.
Are you allowed to talk about who you were signed by, or are we allowed to talk about that, or is that kind of like a no-go?
I usually don't talk about it because distance yourself from that kind of stuff. But after that, I moved to Vegas, met a few people. I was still under a contract, so I had some music to release. But once it was up, I started, buying my own recording equipment and all that. And just kind of, because Vegas is similar to like, I don't want to say Florida, because the Florida scene is pretty huge. But for Vegas, it's not as big, but it's still...
Florida geographically in Vegas is like, Vegas reminds me of Fort Myers.
I'm not good with geography. I dropped out of high school.
Well, it's more of the strip, just the strip thing. Like when I was in Vegas, it kind of has like a Florida feel, like just like not artist wise. I only know one Vegas artist. Well, that's you. Actually, I know two Vegas artists, but apparently the guy is not. Actually, take that back. I know somebody else from Vegas too, but we're not gonna get into that. Excuse me.
It's sitting over here loading still, but. If you can still hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I moved to Vegas and met some people. What else happened? How did I get into music? I just started making music. it wasn't something that like I've always been doing it. I just haven't been doing it the way I wanted to. And so now this kind of like people ask me what AM.Myth is, or what the artist is behind all the aesthetic, and I try to explain that it's more of a brand than it is an artist. There's an idea behind it, and really the music and the artistry, the merch and all that goes into it is
Right.
we're back.
Right. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, man. So it said multimedia fell. Something's going on.
Oh shit.
I don't know. So I screen recorded this. So if we have to, we'll just piece part 1 and 1 together.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, because I definitely want to have like you sample the music. If you do have any music to sample, if not, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, we can do.
I do, and I just pulled it up.
All right, and that was definitely the main important part. So here we'll say, due to technical difficulties, the vibe is
the vibe fucked
maybe that's
up.
it.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe it'll be long enough. I can actually. Well, I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers to monetize or whatever. But maybe if maybe we'll be able to put a little monetized point on there, and then when 1,000 people come, that'll just be like a quick little commercial break or something.
Yeah.
Stuff happens. It's not the end of the world. Oh snap! This. Have to rejoin AM.Myth. Not sure what's going on here, guys.
It ended again, but I don't know why.
Alright, it's left. I was like, what? It was Noel? I was like, N-U-L-L, but I forgot that's like Noel is like a system failure. I don't know what's going on, man. Hopefully it recorded. Hopefully it recorded the first part. If not, then this will be, if anything, it'll just be me talking to you for like whatever.
Yeah. Well, hold up. Now you're cutting out again.
Now and then you sampling.
Jesus Christ.
Damn internet, man.
This is the greatest first episode.
Damn internet in America.
I love. This is gonna be the best.
Perfect, man.
It's gonna be the best episode.
If it would have went perfect, then we'd have been spoiled. They said, "Oh, they're spoiled. Oh, look at those spoiled little kids, man." Like,
fuck them.
You know, it just makes it better just going through this, you know.
Yeah, trial and error.
So I'll ask you this question, and then we'll get you to sample some music. So, to any viewers out there, what is like your biggest message? So I know you was talking about in the first part, you was talking about like mourning, you know, like just doing what you got to do. But if there was somebody out there that was, you know, needing advice in life, and I know this is vague, but if you had to give them some advice, what would you give?
I give a lot of life advice, but my favorite one is perseverance and resilience.
I know. I was giving you.
I love big questions, but I've learned just in my years of living that you can either keep doing something or stop, and between those two things, you know, those are kind of your only choices when it comes to music or art or your job. So my biggest advice is just to either continue doing what you love, or if you're not loving what you're doing, change it. I can't hear you. You're like lip syncing. You're just like mouthing.
That's solid, short and sweet, but I definitely agree with that wholeheartedly.
Hold on. Now I'm hearing you.
All right. Now play this. I don't know if we have any viewers on, but you said no lip singing.
Wait.
Oh, am I on a delay?
Yeah. No, it's it's delayed. It's like 5 seconds. You make a mouth movement, and then it's like I hear it through my headphones.
Trial and
It's
error,
that
man.
5G internet, dude. It's 5G internet. Exactly.
5G.
Wait, am I delayed? I'm not delayed, am I?
Alright, so this is going to be part 3 and the final 3 of the AM.Myth interview. Hopefully this doesn't mess up. He's going to wrap this up with some of real content. It's technology, everybody. Trying to do this off of iPhone, so do apologize. Alright, so it's going to be a 3-parter, and so hopefully I'm not on delay here.
Nah, you're cool.
It was delaying because it was a media failure. I'm going to be mad, though, if I record all this and none of the audio took off of that for it being messed up, so we'll find out. So if anything,
Should just dub our voices over.
I don't know how we'll be able to do that. Well, I guess we could. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something to do it. My spelling mistake. Well, if we dub it, we can fix that. That'll be good. But
right.
Yeah. So this is the 3rd part. So I was about to say, if you want to play some music to close it out, and then worst case scenario is at least we'll have part 3, and it'll just be you doing a live performance on Instagram Live.
I know, huh? Alright, so choose a number between 1 and 7.
When's your birthday? Like what day of the week? Or like what number?
It is the 4th.
Is it on a 4th? What month?
The 3rd, March.
He said the 3rd. Okay. So you just had a birthday?
I did.
I think I wish you happy birthday.
Might have. I might have tweeted about it.
I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't know. But
so number
we'll
4, right?
3.5.
3.5? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if
then I'm choosing 4.
All right, we can go 4 because it rounds up.
This one has no words to it yet. It's just mainly produced by me and someone else. So I'll go ahead and play it for us.
Do you want to give it a freestyle on there? Or?
Hell no. I mean, I would, but I don't even know if you can hear it.
I can hear it.
I should turn it up. I really need someone to hop on this though. I made this in November, and I don't even know if you can. Yeah, there we go. All right. I would freestyle, but I'm not gonna put myself on the spot like that.
I respect it.
I mean, if you want to hop on, you can. You probably should. Now that I've previewed it.
Oh man, I don't have anybody on, but this will be on YouTube. Let's see. All right, so this is your host of the vibe, Chef Squid, gonna hop on an AM.Myth beat. Here we go. So I'm sitting in this parking lot at the dock, having a thought. I've been so dark and I really don't understand. Just like a spark in the water, you got that mentality and they talk about the father and the mothers and the daughters without a father. But they only figure, but they really don't. Do you really figure? I'm just
I
doing
should be your hype
it.
man. I'm gonna hype
I
you up.
say I am a figure. Just living my stuff. I messed up.
Damn.
Right. Name on the shelf. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, dude.
That probably wasn't even on beat, but hey.
I couldn't tell. It sounded on beat to me.
We'll just say when somebody says he wasn't even on beat, it was a lag issue. It was a lag in the.
Yeah, we'll just blame it on the lag.
It was a lag. Blame it on the lag. They could do. Who was that? The T-Pain.
T-Pain.
Blame it on the alcohol.
I love that song.
Why didn't like Weird Al Yankovic like make a parody? Blame it on the lag. Like it would have been like perfect. Like come on now. Like
he should have.
Some little gamer kid or something like playing some games and like their lag.
That would be hilarious. Like a Minecraft. You know those Minecraft edits where people just like scream, sing into the mic.
Or they're trying to watch like a Washington Baddies video or something, you know, and it's buffering.
Exactly.
You know?
That shit's crazy.
Now I know why you got that from what you texted me that one day. No, I'm just joking. I'm just messing around.
I should have played this other one for you.
Play it, man. If you got something with lyrics, man, go for it. I want to hear it, man. I'm sure the people want to hear it. Another reason why I want to do this is, man, because like I know one of us we're gonna pop off big, and it's like, man, I'll have like the first ever original like interview. Like, it'll be cool. It'll be something to look back on. You know, like you look at like those Jimi Hendrix interviews. You know, he's sitting on that like ugly colored couch. You know, but like it's there. It's in history. You know.
I feel it. I mean, I just don't know if I'm allowed to play this. Because a lot of this is off of my summer release, which is on June 21st. In case, you know, I should have probably shouted that out, but here, I'll play it. It's called Sexy Cyborg from Another Dimension.
Is that you?
Yeah. I've done everything. I mean, you can't really dance to it, but, you know, it's hype.
Music doesn't always have to dance to it.
I know.
You could be high on a spliff driving down the road.
That's kind of the vibe I go for making music.
I'm in the same boat when you come with that. Maybe I shouldn't say drive, smoke and drive. Maybe smoke and watch some music
on the highway. Exactly.
Passenger. You're the passenger. We don't want to smoke, drink, and so. Nothing wrong with a little tree, though. Speaking of,
after this interview, I'm going to be fucking stoned off my ass. It's not the end. Wait.
What is that sampled in there? I love it.
It's from a show called I don't have it on me right now, but it's in Japanese, so I don't want to fuck up a pronunciation.
Like you have to text it to me, man. Like your boy wants to be a voice actor. That's like where my goes.
Definitely, I will. As you can tell, so like, what I like to do a lot is take songs that I've already done and mash them together, like with something I haven't released, and that's what this became. And it's called Sexy Cyborg from Another Dimension.
So do you have a song called Sexy Cyborg and then you have another song called That Dimension, or
No, the
is that
first song,
part of the song?
yes, it is. I
Okay.
add a lot of like glitches and shit to my music.
Okay. I thought he was about to have like a laptop malfunction or something.
Oh no, that was my laptop. I thought you were talking. No, I'm just kidding. But
Must say, man, I told you need to stop going to Bites, man. They're not sponsoring us.
XXX freaking she on
WashingtonBaddies.com.
Washington Baddies, exactly.
Man,
But no,
we're gonna
that
post
song,
this. They're gonna have. I'm gonna follow them. They need to follow me, man.
I know, I'll tell them to shout you out.
No,
Not even
don't.
from Washington. But no, that
Those
song
are,
was coupled together with a song that I didn't expect to do well, which is called Cult Love 3. It's the third installment. And another song that I didn't have a name for, but it's been sitting in my files. And yeah, that's it.